Hey guys, it's currently 104 degrees outside here in the Texas heat. I thought, why not find a park and melt in the Texas sun while I talk to you about Ahsoka. So I'm excited for the future of Star Wars. Whether Ahsoka is going to end up being a good series or a bad series by the end, we don't really know. What we do know is I'm excited about the potential of the future of both Star Wars, this whole other galaxy thing, this whole Ezra thing, the Thrawn thing. There's lots to talk about. But one thing I did notice that's gaining popularity and steam is this idea that this Inquisitor character that she fights in episode 2 is actually Ezra Bridger, and and I think I'm not sure if Heavy Spoilers did it or Screen Crush. I think both of them, and there's been a lot of videos popping up saying that this might be the case, and I'm here to tell you, no, absolutely not. That is not what's happening. So one thing is that they try to use the name of the wolf and try to connect the whole wolf thing, because Ezra has these wolves on Lothal that he's been known and connected to, and this Inquisitor's name kind of sounds like that a little bit, and he's kind of a wolf, but that's not the case here. The thing is, in Rebels, Ezra has already gone through his dark side arc. I mean, for Christ's sake, he was tempted by Darth Maul himself, even kind of tapped into one of the most powerful dark side places ever in the Star Wars universe. So they're not going to rehash this where he's secretly Ezra Miller and he's secretly a bad guy that's already in our galaxy. Oh man, the cicadas are going crazy over here. I don't know if you can hear them in the background. We're going to get closer to him. But essentially, he's already done that arc. And number one, the hugest problem with that is Star Wars, for better or worse, is simple, and I just don't have any faith that they would pull off something crazy like that, because number one, we know Thrawn is not in the galaxy, and we know when Ezra last sacrificed himself, he made a big sacrifice to take Thrawn off the table. They work together. So to say that, oh, Ezra came back from wherever he is in another galaxy and Thrawn didn't come back, and somehow Thrawn changed him and convinced him that he is, actually on the dark side and should do things his way, is absolutely ridiculous. That would be literal character assassination for Ezra. So number one, he's not Ezra. This new Inquisitor character. A more interesting theory, and I think the theory that is actually correct, is if you notice, Sam Witwer is in the credits for Ahsoka. And if you don't know Sam Witwer, he played Starkiller, Galen Merrick, which sounds a lot like Marok. I don't know the Inquisitor's name. And he also played the voice of Darth Maul in Rebels. And this is who I think this guy is. I really think that this is that Sam Witwer is maybe the voice of that character. I'm not sure his body type matches up. Maybe. I think he's 6'1". I'm not sure how tall Sam Witwer is if you look it up. I think it's 6'1", and this Inquisitor kind of looks like that, but I don't know. But he's a prolific voice actor, obviously, and I think that this is Sam Witwer, and the name Marok is a Easter egg that Dave Filoni has allowed in Galen, the Starkiller, Merrick. So that's, just alluding to his Star Wars history. I think the Inquisitor that we see here, if he even is an Inquisitor, there's a possibility he could have captured this lightsaber, or, is just using it or borrowing it or found it. I think what's a more interesting theory is that he is an Inquisitor. He's a brand new Inquisitor, that not brand new, but one that we never knew about. I like the theory that this is a huge Force Unleashed Easter egg and a soft confirmation of Force Unleashed in the Star Wars canon. They can't make Star Wars Force Unleashed canon, and I know they won't. Disney's a coward and won't do that. But what they can do is they can say that this last surviving Inquisitor is actually an apprentice of Darth Vader. Maybe one of Darth Vader's who took personal interest in this Inquisitor. He seems to be different. He manages to hold his own against Ahsoka, and Ahsoka has gone up against Darth Vader, and she's beaten Maul. She is at the height of her powers, and this guy doesn't win. He loses, but he holds his own for long enough to get his goal accomplished. And so I think that this Inquisitor has actually been trained by Darth Vader. They can link that with in the show with Anakin and Ahsoka. And he is the last surviving Inquisitor. Whew, now I'm really starting to sweat. So this stuff where he's Ezra Bridger, that's not happening. He is just a new original character. But I like that we're talking about all this stuff. I like that we're making theory videos. I like that, you know, we're excited about Star Wars again and where it can go. They were talking about, oh, well, here's how it is, Ezra, because Ezra came back not through the ship, but through the world between worlds. And since he's a Jedi, he can enter the world between worlds. And so he came as an advanced scout for Thrawn. It's absolutely ridiculous. Number one, I hate a world between worlds, and I really hope they don't do too much on that, though I know that they're going to bring it in Ahsoka. We have, what, 2 episodes in Ahsoka, so that's 25% of Ahsoka done. I'm pretty sure we're going to see something on that. But remember that we have to set our expectations for the Ahsoka series. I don't think... Personally, I think season 1 of Ahsoka is going to be like the conclusion, the climax is going to be her fighting Baylan. Okay, it's going to be a Jedi versus former Jedi versus former Jedi battle. The apprentice, what's her name? Shin is going to be taking on Sabine Wren in a kind of a lightsaber battle where Sabine it doesn't have enough skills in lightsaber battles that she leans on her Mandalorian armor and her Mandalorian training in order to get the job done. That's how I think it's going to end. I think the trailer shots that we see of Thrawn in the actual trailer is him being rescued from wherever he's at, and he boards the Eye of Sion, I think it is, which, by the way, is a I just realized, and I watched a video, is a Knights of the Old Republic Easter egg. And I really hope they throw in some more Knights of the Old Republic. In fact, if they do the world between worlds, there is a chance that they can canonize Bane, or they already canonized Bane. Yoda has seen Bane, and I think this was in Rebels or Clone Wars, but canonized Darth Revan. So there was a moment where George was going to canonize Darth Revan in Clone Wars in an unaired thing, and he cut it. But this could be an opportunity where they go back and look at all the Sith and, frankly, the Jedi, that could be a thing, because I do want that. I do want more Easter eggs and touches of the Knights of the Old Republic. So this ship called the Eye of Sion, we see Thrawn board it and kind of look around. It's like, you built this, okay, now transport me back and I will lead the Imperial remnant. I am the heir to the Empire, and we will have this battle. That's how it ends. I think what we see in the trailer is literally the last episode. So these are my predictions. These are my theories. The Inquisitor is not Ezra Bridger. He is the last remaining Inquisitor, the one that survived the Darth Maul killing off all the Inquisitors and Cal Kestis and stuff. And he is just simply the most powerful and well-trained to hold his own against Ahsoka because he's been trained by Darth Vader himself. And that is a little Easter egg to the fact that Galen, Starkiller, was trained and the apprentice of Darth Vader. So they get to have their Starkiller in canon, just in a different way. And I hope they reveal his face at some point, maybe when he's defeated. That would be really cool if it is Sam. But You know, knowing how everything gets homogenized and everything gets generic in Disney, I don't even think they're going to show that. These are all Easter eggs that we have to dig for and that will be revealed in a comic later on or something like that. Though I do hope that they do it within the show itself. So yeah, those are my theories so far for Ahsoka, and I'm really looking forward to it. I want to know more about Baylan. I want to know, does he survive past this particular season? How is Shin going to factor in? This female apprentice of his, I really don't want them to try to do this, oh, we're going to redeem her by the end. She's a woman, so she can't be evil, pure evil. Has there been a pure evil female that never got redeemed in Star Wars? I guess Asajj Ventress kind of went anti-hero. Who else? I just don't want to do this thing where, oh, she was being led astray by Baylan the whole time, and maybe she joins or at the last minute is sympathetic towards Sabine or something like that. No, please don't do that. I just want pure on evil, pure on, this is the what I think, and it's different from what you think. I guess Phasma, I don't know. That was not a very good character. Yeah, so like I said, I don't really have much faith in Disney Star Wars, but I do have a little faith in Dave Filoni. As a lorist, not really a writer, so this is why I am concerned about the rest of this and setting this up, and if it will be executed well enough. Well, we'll find out, guys, and thank you so much for watching, and I am going to go pass out. Camera cut out, so tell me what you think. Tell me how you think the series is gonna end. I think my phone is overheating and I'm trying to get out the outro. Thank you so much. Tell me your theories and I'll see you on the next Angry Joe show. Bye, guys.